Hey guys, this is David from my Vanguard here with my first Buddyfight Let's Talk video. I'm gonna name it Let's Talk, but it's basically a discussion, rant, or some sort of video that I'm gonna do for Buddyfight. I did want to talk about the current meta, of course, and what decks are going around at the moment, and then of course I did want to talk about my personal thoughts on the game. Of course, I have a lot of interactions with this game, more than Vanguard apparently. Of course, I do play Vanguard, but I have more opportunities to play this game, so I just go, okay, let's try it out. And of course, I am actually having some fun with the game, so I will explain my thoughts on the game also. And let's get right to it. Alright, first I do want to talk about the meta, of course. You guys are gonna go, oh, it's pretty obvious. I mean, it's gonna be Dragon World. Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course it's Dragon World, you know, they get the most support and all that stuff. But I actually wanted to discuss what decks are roaming around and what the players of each world have their actions on reactions on their worlds. Alright, so Dragon World's players be live.
Impact! Gargantua! Punisher!
Magic World players be like, yo, I'm gonna play my magical goodbye. Katana World players be like,
貴様ドロンって言われたらしゃがんで目をつぶるのがお約束だぞ出ないと姿を消せんだろうが
Last but not least, Danger World's players be like, of course, these are just reactions on the decks that players have in their style of the deck. I'm basically explaining, but this game doesn't have like a true meta yet because it just came out. I mean, there's only 4 decks, well, 5, but basically you have 4 worlds to fiddle around with, and you know there isn't much at the moment, so I can't say there is truly a meta in this game. And then I did want to talk about my personal thoughts and why I got into the game and why I'm actually sticking to the game, like not giving up on it. Of course, number 1 reason is no grade stock. I mean, that is so great. You're not locked in a 1 and the opponent's not at a grade 3. You're not in a helpless situation where players are just twin driving you and the opponent has like 10 cards while you have 2 and you're trying to last with 2 cards. So that's actually one of the good reasons why I like the game. And then second reason is there is no stacking. No trigger stack. Of course, there is a thing called having a bad hand in this game, but well, I mean, you got rid of one other thing that why you would lose in a game, which is called trigger stacking or sacking. So you won't have that. So that's second reason why I like this game. And then of course the third reason is the tournament structure is best of 2, which in Vanguard, you know, if you lose the first game, done. But in Buddyfight, it's best of 2. So even if you lose the first game due to like a bad hand, there's a slight possibility you can come back in the second game. So you guys will be 1-1, and then all you need to do is win your last game. So number 3 reason, best of 2 is probably why I'm still stuck in the game. And then going to number 4 is, of course, they have a mechanic kind of called siding, so you can side between games because it is a best of 2 game. So you can side cards that you think is really effective on the opponent, which this actually helped in regionals, and of course even in local tournaments, siding actually really helped me to win most of my games, which if you're playing a deck like Katana World, siding is a must. And of course, if you're playing any other decks like Dragon World, you want to side some item cards to blow up the set cards and set cards from Katana World, blow up weapons for Danger World, and any sort of cards. So siding is probably the last reason why I'm stuck with the game. This Buddyfight is a really nice game, in my opinion. I have a lot of fun with the game, and honestly, I think for those of you guys that play Vanguard, should try out this game. It's not too bad. Of course, the name Buddyfight really throws it off and not make you play, but I had the same mind concept as you guys. When I first heard the name Buddyfight, I'm like, I wonder how bad the game is. Why is it called Buddyfight? I mean, Vanguard was fun enough, but Buddyfight was kind of bad. So, but despite the name, I was like, okay, let's give it a try. I mean, before I say anything bad about the game, might as well give it a try. And of course, I did love the game since it did remind me of a certain game I used to play. Of course, it functions a little differently, kind of like, it's like Vanguard, Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, and all the good mixes of good games. So honestly, I think this game has a really good chance to get in the list of being one of the top games in the card game society. So hopefully you guys can try this game out. Like always, just comment, rate, subscribe down below. It was a short video, just wanted to tell you guys how I feel about the game and why I'm stuck with it and why I have it on my channel. Of course, even though I play Buddyfight, I am more concentrated on Vanguard, of course. Buddyfight, it's a little side game I'm playing, but I guess this game has a little good shot of for me to put content on. So, like always, comment up down here actually. Subscribe up there or up here, and give a thumbs up for my videos if you like it. And of course, there is more Buddyfight stuff coming out in June, so I will probably purchase new stuff to create new decks and upgrade the decks and all that good stuff. So, like always, imagine the victory. I am Vanguard.